If you're over 60 and walking is your only exercise, I have news that might surprise you. Walking is good for your heart, but it is quietly failing the three things that actually keep you on your feet and living independently. Walking is steady, forward, and easy, and that's exactly the problem. It never challenges your strength, your balance, or your side-to-side stability, and those are the three things that break down first after 60. Today I'll show you three simple exercises that do what walking can't, using only a sturdy chair or kitchen counter. The first one takes less than 4 minutes to get to, and the third is the single best move for preventing a sideways fall. Stay with me. Here's what most people over 60 are never told. Walking is wonderful cardio, but your body adapts to it within weeks, and then it stops making you stronger. It trains one pattern, moving forward on flat ground, and leaves three critical systems untouched. First, lower body strength, the power to rise from a chair or climb a stair. Second, balance, the ability to catch yourself when you stumble. And third, side-to-side stability, the hip control that stops a fall when you step sideways or turn. A 2016 review in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found something striking. Exercise programs built around balance and strength significantly reduced falls in older adults, while walking programs alone did not. Think about what that really means. A fall after 60 isn't just a bruise, it's often the moment independence starts to slip away, the difference between living in your own home and needing help to do it. And the muscles and reflexes that prevent that fall are exactly the ones walking leaves behind. The good news is that they come back quickly at any age with the right movements, and you only need three. Walking keeps your heart healthy. These three keep you independent. Let's do them together. Before we start, a quick promise to yourself. Keep a sturdy chair or a kitchen counter within arm's reach for every one of these. If you ever feel unsteady, hold on. There is no prize for letting go. The strength comes from doing the movement well, not from doing it without support. Let's prove the balance gap right now. Stand beside your counter, rest one hand on it, and lift one foot just an inch off the floor so you're standing on a single leg. Now if you feel steady, lift your hand and see how long you can hold it. 10 seconds is good. Struggling to reach 5 means your balance system has quietly gone to sleep, and no amount of walking on flat ground will wake it up, because walking never asks you to stand on one leg and hold. That's the gap. Put your hand back down and let's start closing it. Exercise 1, the sit to stand, the most honest strength test there is, and the one walking never gives you. Sit toward the front of a sturdy chair, feet flat and pulled slightly back under your knees. Cross your arms over your chest if you can. Now lean your chest forward over your toes and stand up, driving through your heels. Then lower yourself back down slowly over 3 full seconds. That slow lowering is where the real strength is built. The common mistake is dropping down fast and bouncing off the seat. Control it instead. Do 10 of these. If standing without your hands is too much, start with a fingertip on the table or use a higher, firmer chair. If 10 is easy, slow the lowering to 5 seconds and feel the difference. Here's what's happening inside. You're loading the big muscles at the front of your thighs and your glutes under real resistance, your own body weight, something a flat, forward walk never does. That's why people who walk every day are often shocked at how hard 10 of these feel. This one movement rebuilds the exact leg strength that lets you get off the floor, out of a car, and up from the toilet on your own, none of which walking trains. Exercise 2, heel-to-toe balance, the skill walking lets quietly disappear. Stand beside your counter, one hand resting on it. Now place one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of your front foot almost touches the toes of your back foot, like standing on a tightrope. Fix your eyes on a point across the room and hold this position for 10 seconds. Feel your ankles and hips making tiny corrections. That is your balance system waking up. Switch which foot is in front and hold again. As you get steadier, rest just one finger on the counter instead of your whole hand. Do this 3 times on each side. What you're training is called your proprioception, your body's sense of where it is in space. It runs through tiny sensors in your ankles, knees, and hips, and like any system, it weakens when it isn't challenged. Walking on level ground barely touches it. Standing heel to toe forces it awake. Every second you spend here is training the reflex that catches you when you trip, the reflex that fades with every year you only walk. Exercise 3, sideways steps, the single most important move for preventing a sideways fall, and something walking never does because walking only ever goes forward. Stand tall behind your counter or a chair, both hands resting on it for support. Now step slowly out to the side with one foot, shift your weight onto it and bring the other foot in to meet it. Take 5 slow steps in one direction, then 5 steps back the other way. Keep your toes pointing forward the whole time and stay tall, don't lean. You'll feel the muscles on the outside of your hips switch on, the ones we trained in our glutes video. These are the muscles that hold your pelvis level and stop you from toppling when you step around a chair or turn to reach a cabinet. Do 2 full trips each way. Think about how often a fall actually happens sideways, reaching for something, turning in the kitchen, stepping out of the shower. Walking trains none of that because walking is a straight line. This is the move that fills the gap, and it's why I saved it for last. And here is your daily habit, no extra time required. Every time you get up from a chair today, do it the sit-to-stand way, slow, controlled, driving through your heels without your hands. And once a day, while you wait for the kettle or your coffee, stand heel to toe at the counter for 10 seconds. That's it, you'll be training strength and balance in the small pockets of your day, without setting aside a single extra minute. If you felt your legs and your balance working today in a way walking never asks of them, do 2 things for me. First, subscribe. We post real, science-backed movement for staying strong and independent after 60, twice a week. And second, if you want to strengthen the hip muscles that keep you steady on your feet, watch our video. Your glutes are probably dead. Here's how to wake them up next. It's the perfect partner to the sideways steps you just did. Always move within your limits, keep that chair close, and I'll see you in the next one.